Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student-athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right around the corner. Hey fans, the Arizona AIA High School football playoffs are coming. Trust the Varsity Sports Show team to live stream your football playoff games on NFHS. We are an NFHS trusted partner and will spotlight your favorite team better than anyone, including a team segment on Saturday's Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona. We are authorized to cover every round of the football playoffs, including championships. Call or text us to reserve your postseason broadcast and production crew. Time is running out fast. 480-779-9437.
From Desert Mountain High School, the 2-7 Paradise Valley Trojans travel to face the red-hot 9-1 Desert Mountain Wolves. Alex Gelman alongside my broadcast partner Evan Reiser here, and it's senior night as we are 48 minutes away from kickoff, and we're going to head right down to the field for the senior night pregame festivities.
gentlemen, at this time I'd like to ask all senior football parents to go to the outside basketball courts. And all senior football parents, the outdoor basketball courts. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Desert Mountain High School and tonight's senior night for Desert Mountain High School football, marching band, pom, and cheer. We're going to get started announcing our seniors we'll be honoring tonight, starting with the football players. Our first senior is number 1, Tristan Banquil. Tristan plays cornerback, receiver, and kicker. He is going to be joined on the field by his parents, John and Miriam, and his brother, Elijah. Tristan is hoping to play soccer or football in college and plans to study environmental design. My favorite football moment was breaking up a pass to win the game against Cactus Shadows. Tristan wants to thank his family, friends, teachers, and the entire DM coaching staff. Number 1, Tristan Banquil. Next up, number 2, Zach Kilber. Zach plays running back in nickel. He'll be joined on the field by his mom Karen, his dad Bill, as well as Sydney, Jackson, Kobe, and Brody. Zach is planning to attend college and possibly play football while there. One of his favorite moments was Wolf Idol his freshman year. Zach would like to thank his parents who have helped him with anything he has ever needed. Number 2, Zach Kilber. Next up, number 5, Ryan Schnitzler. Ryan plays defensive back and receiver for the Wolves. He's joined on the field by his parents, Eric and Jill, and his brother, Nick. After high school, Ryan is hoping to study finance at the University of Florida. Favorite football memory is celebrating victories with his team after games at In-N-Out. Ryan would like to thank his coaching staff and his mom and dad for their support. Number 5, Ryan Schnitzler. Next up, number 9, Pierce Nielsen. Pierce plays quarterback for the Wolves. He is joined on the field by his parents, Bridget and James. Pierce is planning on attending BYU, and he hopes to move north someday and own a ranch. One of his favorite memories of football was seeing Coach Hamilton breakdancing. Pierce would like to thank his father and mother for always being supportive. He also thanks Coach Hamilton for believing in him and giving him a shot. Number 9, Pierce Nielsen. Number 10, Devin Jarrell. Devin plays free safety for the Wolves. He is joined on the field by KJ and Patty Jarrell. After high school, Devin plans to attend college. His favorite football memories were his sophomore year and junior year, and also watching Coach Hamilton breakdance. Devin likes to thank his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Coach Hamilton, and his parents. Number 10, Devin Jarrell. Next up, number 18, Jacob Gimbel. Jacob plays linebacker for Desert Mountain. He'll be joined on the field by his parents, Candace and Mark. After high school, Jacob plans to study engineering in college. His favorite football memory was, once again, watching Coach Hamilton breakdancing on the field. Jacob wants to thank his mom and dad for supporting him through the process, and Coach Hamilton for making all of it possible. Number 18, Jacob Gimbel. Next up, number 21, Colin Franks. Colin plays linebacker and receiver for the Wolves. He is joined on the field by his parents, Mike and Shauna, his sister, Sydney, and his grandmother, Carol, and grandfather, Larry. After high school, Colin hopes to be admitted into Indiana University and study business. His favorite football memory was in his first varsity start, deflecting a pass at the line of scrimmage that was returned by his teammate for a touchdown. Colin would like to thank Coach Hamilton for trusting him and thanks his mom for making him meals before and after football. Number 21, Colin Franks. Next up, number 22, Jackson Maples. Jackson plays quarterback and wide receiver. He is joined on the field by his parents Clint and Sharon and his sister Giselle. After high school, Jackson plans to play baseball, and study business and finance. His favorite football memories are JV football and seeing Coach Hamilton breakdancing. Jackson would like to thank his family, teammates, and coaches. Number 22, Jackson Maples. Number 34, Ben Kohler. Ben plays defensive end for the Wolves and is joined on the field by his parents, Greg and Risa Kohler. Ben plans to attend college and pursue a degree in finance, and his favorite football memory was the 6 a.m. weightlifting. We would like to thank his coaches and teammates. Number 34, Ben Kohler. Next up, number 56, Porter Sweet. Porter plays defensive end and offensive line for Desert Mountain and is joined on the field by his parents, Barry and Joyo. After high school, Porter plans to attend college. His favorite football moments are the lineman dinners. And Porter would like to thank his parents, coaches, and friends for helping him be who he is today. Number 56, Porter Sweet. Next up, number 65, Andrew Posen. Andrew plays offensive and defensive line for the Wolves and is joined on the field by his mom, Jan, his dad, Keith, and sister, Rachel. Andrew plans to major in finance at the University of Arizona and then continue in graduate school for his MBA. His favorite football memory was beating Sunny Slope on homecoming night this year. Andrew would like to thank all of his coaches throughout his 4 years at Desert Mountain. Specifically Coach Zoe, Coach Ruby, Coach Mason, Coach Freddie, Coach Sanders, and Coach Hamilton, and of course, he thanks his family. Number 65, Andrew Posen. Next up, number 67, Rasmus Junberg, also known as Razzie. Razzie plays offensive and defensive line for the Wolves and is joined on the field by his mom, dad, and brother, Jonathan. Rasmus plans on attending ASU and study aerospace engineering. Some of his best favorite football memories come post-game in the new locker room. Razzie would like to thank his coaches, parents, brothers, and teammates. Number 67, Razzie Junberg. Next up, number 74, Matt Catergaris, also known as Big Matt. Matt plays offensive left tackle and defensive tackle for the Wolves. He is joined on the field by his parents, Despina and George, his brother, Costa, and sister, Eleanor. Big Matt plans to major in biology at a school with great academics and a competitive football program. His favorite football memory is every single day he has hit the field. We'd like to thank his family for their continued love and support. We'd also like to thank his coaches for helping him become the player he is now. And Matt especially wants to thank Coach Zoe for being the best coach he's ever had, making him smile even through the most difficult days while focusing on developing him as a football player. Number 74, Matt Catergaris. And last but certainly not least, number 76, William Gilbert. William plays offensive guard and defensive tackle. He is joined on the field by his parents, Charlie and Robin, and his sister, Kelly. After high school, William plans to get a bachelor's degree in an interesting field and get a great career path in college. One of Gilly's favorite football moments was his first football practice. He was wearing all Michigan gear and his teammates thought he was a scout for Michigan. William would like to thank all of his coaches and all the parents for everything they do to make this program great. Number 76, William Gilbert. And folks, one more round of applause for all of our 2021 Desert Mountain High School football seniors. Next up, we're going to be honoring the Desert Mountain Marching Wolves. First up is Kaylee Garrigan. Kaylee is escorted by her mom, dad, younger sister Kennedy, and her boyfriend, Karen. Kaylee has been in the color guard for all 4 years at DMHS and is the color guard captain. She has also been in the winter guard for 3 years. Her future plans include studying social work, and she has not fully made up her mind on where to go for college, but she plans to continue color guard while she's in college. Her favorite memories are all the friends she has made over the years and the great band trips. Kaylee would like to thank Liza Norega, Stephanie Hall, and Mr. Hummel for the amazing times in color guard and in the marching band. Kaylee Garrigan. Next up, Andre Garza. Andre is escorted by his parents and younger sister Sophia, who will be joining the marching band next year. Andre has been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS, marching the trombone, baritone, and saxophone. He is also in wind ensemble and jazz. His future plans include studying neuroscience at ASU and start his journey to becoming a neurosurgeon. Andre plans to continue his musical education by joining the ASU marching band. His favorite memories are the 2018 London trip, 2019 AZMBA Grand Championships, and the recent Castile marching band competition. Andre would like to thank all of his friends and family for the support and love they have given him. Andre Garza. Next up, Carson Pilcher. Carson is escorted by his mother, and he's been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS, playing the mellophone and baritone. He is the mellophone section leader for the marching band. He's also in the wind ensemble, playing the French horn, and jazz one, playing baritone saxophone. His future plans include a music performance and education dual major at NAU, as well as pursuing a career within DCI. His favorite memories are competing with the marching band, and he would like to thank Mr. Hummel for the opportunities he has been given to further his musical career. Carson Pilcher. Next up, Adam Kesselman. Adam is being escorted by his mom, Ray Ellen, his dad, Bill, and stepmom, Sherry. Adam has been in marching band all 4 years at DMHS, playing the trumpet, mellophone, and is the drum major this year. He's also in wind ensemble and plays lead trumpet and jazz band. He's unsure where to go for college, but wants to study political science. Adam plans to continue his musical education by joining the college marching band. His favorite memories include the Castile show and Grand Champs 2019. I'd like to thank Mr. Hummel for being an amazing mentor, and to Adriana, after you, to Jaden, Reed, and to the band. Let's have a great show tomorrow. Adam Kesselman. Next up, Sarah Lensmeyer. Sarah is escorted by her parents and brothers, Ethan and Matthew. Sarah has been in the marching band all 4 years at Desert Mountain, playing the flute, and is the flute section leader. Her future plans include studying biology at ASU and the Barrett Honors College. Sarah also hopes to continue her musical education by joining the ASU marching band. Her favorite memories are hanging out with her friends at band competitions and after practices and games. Sarah would like to thank the flute section for being so amazing, and will miss everyone next year. Sarah Lensmeyer. Next up, Brooke McKeever. Brooke is escorted by her parents, Dawn and John, and her siblings, Sydney and Carson. Brooke has been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS, playing both the flute and piccolo. She's also in wind ensemble and tri-M. Her future plans include studying sociology at ASU, joining the Sun Devil Marching Band, and hopefully getting accepted into the Barrett Honors College. Her favorite memories include Disney trips and the Scottsdale High School show. Brooke would like to thank Mr. Hummel and all the amazing techs. To the flutes, the grind never stops. To Sam, beep beep boop, and to the whole band, thank you for making my senior season the best months of my life. I wish we could be together forever. Brooke McKeever. Next up, Jack Myers. Jack is escorted by his parents, and Jack has been in the marching band for all 4 years at DMHS and is the saxophone section leader. He's also in wind ensemble, jazz band, and plays the clarinet in the symphonic band. His future plans include studying music and learning and teaching at ASU. Along with becoming a music major, Jack plans to continue his musical education by joining the ASU marching band. His favorite memories are all the memorable competitions and all the fun playing the pep tunes with the saxophones. Jack would like to thank Mr. Hummel and for the amazing time at marching band. Jack Myers. Next up, Adam Nutstrap. Adam is being escorted by his parents and younger brother Sam, who is also in the band at Mountainside. Adam has been in the marching band for 4 years, 2 years in Texas and 2 years here at DMHS. He's also a French horn section leader in wind ensemble and is an Eagle Scout. His future plans include studying computer science at either Purdue University or Arizona State. Adam's favorite memories are meeting new friends in the DMHS band. He would especially like to thank Mr. Hummel and all of his band friends for welcoming him and making him feel a part of the band. Despite the move to Arizona in the middle of high school, Adam has had an amazing experience at DMHS. Adam Nackstrap. Next up, Sam Stevenson. Sam is being escorted by her parents and younger sister, Shay. Sam has been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS playing the trumpet and is currently the trumpet section leader. She hopes to get accepted into the University of California, San Diego, and plans to major in business or marine biology. Sam plans to continue her musical education by joining a performance ensemble at the university she attends. Her favorite memories include putting on her uniform to get ready to perform and taking naps on the bus after the competition. Sam would like to thank Mr. Hummel for an amazing experience in the marching band. Sam Stevenson. Next up, M. Weaver. M is escorted by their parents. They have been in choir for 4 years and in marching band for 3. They are the low brass section leader this year. M is currently enrolled at EVIT in the EMT program, with current plans to become a paramedic during college. Their favorite memories include all the amazing shows, jokes with friends, and would like to thank everyone who's made their high school experience the best it could possibly be. M. Weaver. Next up, Harrison Woods. Harrison is escorted by his parents and has been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS, and he is the front ensemble section leader. He's also in percussion ensemble and plays drum set in the jazz band. His future plans include studying philosophy and history of math and science, and hopes to get accepted into St. John's College. Harrison plans to continue his musical education by joining their chamber and percussion ensembles and joining local jazz ensembles. His favorite band memory is winning a percussion caption at Castile. Harrison would like to thank his parents for their support. Harrison Woods. Next up, Allison Yankowski. Allison is escorted by her parents and older sister Ashley. Allison has been in marching band for all 4 years at DMHS, playing the flute for 3 years. She is also in symphonic band and is the first chair piccolo within flute section. Her future plans include studying cultural studies within the sociology program at NAU and hopes to travel abroad on an exchange program. Her favorite memories are traveling to London and going to the AZMBA grand champs in 2019. I also would like to thank Mr. Hummel and her parents for all the support over the last 4 years. Allison Yankowski. Next, last but certainly not least, Ju Fang Ying. Ju Fang Ying is escorted by his parents and younger brother. He has been in the marching band all 4 years at DMHS, playing bass drum freshman and sophomore year, and the tenor drums his junior and senior year, and is the battery section leader this year. His future plans include studying history and economics, and preparing for a graduate education studying law. He plans to continue playing the tenor wherever he goes. His favorite memories are messing around after rehearsals and winning the percussion captain at the Scottsdale show. He would like to thank all his instructors, friends, and especially this drumline for an amazing 4 years in the marching band. Ju Fang Ying. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause one more time for all your Desert Mountain Senior Marching Wolves. Next up, we're going to honor our varsity pom team. First up, Mia Holland. Mia is escorted by her mom and dad, Brady and Shelly Holland. Mia spent 4 years in the DMHS POM program. Her plans for the future are to get a business and marketing degree at Arizona State University. She would like to thank her family who has always supported my artistic, athletic, and academic endeavors. Also her brother Rylan, who has been both her best friend and worst enemy. Her favorite POM memory is getting her team to the front of every long ride at Disneyland during nationals. Mia Holland, everybody. Next up, Parker LaRaza, escorted by her mom, Robin, dad, Alan, 2 brothers, Carter and Zach, and grandparents, Judy and Bill. Parker spent 4 years in the POM program. Plans for the future are to attend the University of Georgia and study health sciences. She would like to thank her parents for the love and support and waking up for morning practices with her. Her favorite POM memory was her freshman year in nationals when the toilets were overflowing and Lauren started crying. Parker LaRaza. Next up, Lauren McCarty, escorted by her mom and dad, Deanna McCarty and Scott McCarty. Lauren spent 4 years in the POM program and as a captain. Her plans for the future are to attend an out-of-state university and study business. She would like to thank her friends, family, teammates, and coaches. She loves all the memories she made with her teammates at POM camp and nationals. Lauren McCarty. Next up, Brooke Quincy, escorted by her mom, Lisa, sister Maya, and brother Brody. Brooke spent 4 years in the POM program and is also a captain. She would like to thank Carrie Bauer for being her second mom and for always being there for her since she started dancing at her studio 15 years ago. Her plans after high school are to study business management at University of Arizona and then move to Laguna Beach and get a dog. Her favorite POM memory is watching Olivia and Jameson walk in every practice before Halloween to see what costumes they came up with. Brooke Quincy. Next up, Maddie Whitman, escorted by her mom, Sheila, Dad Craig, Brother Connor, Sister Jackie, and grandmother Betsy. Maddie spent 4 years in the POM program and is also a captain. Her plans for the future are to attend an out-of-state university to study biochemistry and go on to medical school. She would like to thank her parents, family, and friends, team, and everyone who has supported her along the way. Her favorite POM memory is spending time in Disney World with her teammates at her nationals. Maddie Voigtman. And last but certainly not least, Chloe Wallace. Escorted by Susie and Scott Wallace, her mom and dad. She spent 4 years in the POM program. Her plans for the future are to attend an out-of-state college, pursuing a degree in business. She'd like to thank her parents for always supporting her. Her favorite POM memory is winning state qualifiers her junior year. Chloe Wallace. And ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for our 2021 Desert Mountain Varsity POM seniors. And finally, we will honor our Desert Mountain High School cheer team seniors, beginning with Ella Winchell. Joining her tonight are her parents, John and Tara. She had plans to attend Boise State University and major in psychology. Ella has been on varsity cheer all 4 years. Her favorite memory is listening to Pitbull at competitions her junior year. Ella would like to thank her parents, her coach, Audra, and her teammates. Ella Winchell. Next up, Ava Hupler. Joining her tonight are her parents, Jeff and Danielle. Ava is still undecided on which college she wants to attend, but plans to cheer in college and major in psychology. She's been on varsity cheer all 4 years, and her favorite memory is competing at the NCAA Nationals in Dallas her freshman year. Ava would like to thank her parents, coaches, and teammates. Ava Hupler. Next up, Jordan Silberlich. Joining her tonight are her parents, Jamie and Michael, and her sister, Drew. Jordan plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in business. Jordan has been on the varsity cheer team all 4 years. Her favorite memory is when they went to Dallas for nationals her freshman year and got second place. Jordan would like to thank her family and her coaches for all they have done for her the past 13 years. Jordan Silberlich. Next up, Mackenzie Harper. Joining her tonight are her parents, Missy and Mark. Mackenzie is undecided on her plans after high school and her favorite memories. Mackenzie's favorite memory is making a lot of friends during her time as a cheerleader here at DMHS. She would like to thank her parents, coaches, and her teammates. Mackenzie Harper. Next up, Tyler Powers. Joining her tonight are her parents, Nikki and Jeff, and her sister, Kira. Tyler plans to attend the University of Arizona. Her favorite memory is listening to music and dancing for all the games and competitions. Tyler would like to thank her coach, her teammates, and her family for all their support. Tyler Powers. Next up, Paris Wright. Joining her tonight are her parents, Dave and Tracy, and her sister, Sky. Paris is planning to attend Scottsdale Community College, and after high school, she plans to go to work and school. Paris' favorite memory is watching the season recap video at the banquet. She would like to thank her mom for paying for cheer and her dad for taking care of her broken body.
Are you guys
Paris
on this?
Wright.
How are you? We're doing the broadcast. This is the camera for the broadcast.
Next up, Ramsey Dean. Joining her tonight are her parents, Eric and Cindy. She plans to attend the University of Arizona. Ramsey's favorite memory is all of the home football games. Ramsey would like to thank all of her current and past coaches and her family, especially Stella. Ramsey Dean. Next up, Olivia Jerkovic. Joining her tonight are her parents.
Yeah, I know they are.
and
Where do
Dawn.
you need, if you're
Liv plans
broadcasting,
to attend the University of Oregon, where she
all you
plans to
need?
go pre-med.
so you have the
Her
camera,
favorite
right?
memory is getting, quote, kidnapped by her teammates in the middle of the night. Liv would like to thank her family for always being there for her. Olivia
I'm not sure where
Jerkovic.
they're going to be. I'll be here.
And last but certainly not least, Georgia Rickstock. Joining her tonight are her parents, Tony and Jackie. Georgia is planning to take a gap year and travel to Australia, where she was born, where she will spend a few months with her family. After that, Georgia plans to go to college and major in criminology. Georgia's favorite memory is winning grand champions at her
glass case, sir.
competition this year and making great friends. Georgia would like to thank her parents and her family for all their love and support. Georgia Rickstock. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our Desert Mountain High School senior cheer team.
Who are you broadcasting to? What is it? Oh, you did it last
Finally, we have the Wolf Den School Spirit Committee, which promotes school pride through the student body by encouraging attendance at school events and actively engaging with the student body at events to improve morale and spirit. These are your Wolf Den senior leaders: President Leo Sarntero, Vice President Jake Webb, social media heads Crystal Check and Arlie Goldman, Treasurer Emily Makowski, and Secretary Baylor Vrabel. Thank you, seniors on the Wolf Den School Spirit Committee.
Say what?
And ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for all the seniors we honor tonight.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show. That ball is a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran. Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
They do all the games in the area.
Yeah.
from Desert Mountain High School, the 2-7 Paradise Valley Trojans travel to face the red-hot 9-1 Desert Mountain Wolves. Alex Hellman alongside my broadcast partner, Evan Reiser, and it's senior night. And Evan, a big night for all the seniors on the field. And on the field, the Trojans are going to be challenged facing this high-powered Wolves offense led by quarterback Drew Tapley, but their star running backs Al Kilberg out for today's game.
Yeah, it's going to be Drew Tapley today at quarterback, and he has been nothing but really impressive this year. 17-1 touchdown to interception ratio, completing 72.4% of his passes. He's just been stellar. This offense has a lot of different passing concepts that they look to take advantage of defenses. He's going to look to do that again tonight. But like you said, their star running back, Kilberg, out tonight. The senior is not playing. So look for Max Sheffin, the sophomore, to take most of the carries. They're going to have to get that running attack early if they want to develop the pass throughout the game.
Well, out in midfield, they're doing the coin toss right now. You saw the pregame festivities early, celebrating the seniors on the football team, marching band, and cheerleading squad.
It's a beautiful night here for some football, Alex. It's going to be perfect conditions to throw the ball, run the ball. Love it. Ready for some football.
Gentlemen, and welcome back to Desert Mountain High School for tonight's contest between Paradise Valley and your Desert Mountain.
Was here a few weeks ago, called the Sunny Slope versus Desert Mountain game. Desert Mountain came out on top in that one. And here we are, 9-1 now are the Wolves.
And it's that high-powered offense for the Wolves, as well as the really depth of the defense and their concepts that make a lot of opposing offenses struggle to move the ball and then find the end zone.
And now we will head down to the field for the national anthem.
We ask everyone that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America.
Ready for kickoff here between the Wolves and the Trojans. The Trojans set to receive first, 2-7 currently this season. They were on the road last week and lost. The week before, they won on senior night on their home field. They have just 18 active players from their varsity roster active tonight.
And we talked to Coach Greg Davis. Obviously, they're clearly short-staffed tonight, but if they want to stop this Desert Mountain offense, they have to get pressure on the quarterback. Listen, without their running back tonight, Desert Mountain is going to probably look to throw the ball a little bit more, especially a little bit early. So if they can get pressure on Tapley, maybe you can disrupt this Desert Mountain offense take advantage of maybe some mistakes if you're able to get to them.
Well, we are set to kick off from Desert Mountain High School. The fireworks go off, and we are underway on the Varsity Sports Show. You're watching live on YouTube as that ball goes through the back of the end zone, and the Trojans are going to get started on the 25.
Just a great environment out here tonight, Alex. We've had the fireworks go off a couple times, band out here, weather's beautiful, student section's loud. It's a great environment. It'll be interesting to see what Paradise Valley does on their first drive, on their first possession. You know, they want to pick up some first downs, get some positive momentum early in this game if they're going to win and beat a really good Desert Mountain team.
And out trouts this Trojan offense led by quarterback senior Ryan Denies as he hands this one off to the back, this one to Gardner. No gain on that play, brings up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. That front four for Desert Mountain really does a good job of not only getting at the passer, but they do a really good job of stopping the run. They do that there. No gain, and now it's 2nd and 10.
Well, 4 receivers wide. 2nd and 10. Denies is in shotgun with Gardner to his left. The snap goes to Gardner, and Gardner takes it for a few. And that'll bring up 3rd and long.
Again, looked like Gardner had some light there. Hits the hole, closes pretty quickly. Holds him to a gain about 3.5, 4 yards. And now you're looking at a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. Not an easy conversion.
Wolves defense been strong on 3rd down this year. It's 3rd and 7. 3 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. Gardner to the right of Denies. Denies takes the snap. Quick pass down the middle field. This one is caught. Reyes Aguilera with the reception. And that's good for a Trojans first down.
Looked like that ball may have been tipped there by a linebacker coming across the quarterback's face, but do a great job with strong hands by the receiver. Hold on, especially with the DB draped on your back. Make the catch, move the sticks. And if they're able to keep building first downs here, you can see some points on the board early here for Paradise Valley.
Nice early completion there, despite being tipped by Denies. Brings the ball out to about the 42-yard line. Couple substitutions on the Desert Mountain defensive side. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. High school football on the Varsity Sports Show. Desert Mountain versus Paradise Valley. It's senior night. The ball's on the 42, and shotgun is Denies. Denies takes the snap. He hands it off to Gardner, who's stuffed behind the line of scrimmage, met by a group of Wolves. And now flags fly after the play. Looks like unsportsmanlike conduct is going to fall on the offense here.
Little post-play action there from both teams out on the far side of the field. But it was the Desert Mountain pressure again that stopped that run. Now it's going to be tough to work behind the sticks on this defense, Alex.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Trojans that backs them up 15. So just when you thought they'd have decent field position on the 42, they're backed up now to their own 24. And it's 1st and long.
1st and very long, and against a tough Desert Mountain defense. This is a tough first down to get, and if you're going to want to beat this team, you have to stay ahead of the sticks. You can't fall this far behind early.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen as Denies steps back. It's a screen pass, this one to Gardner. Gardner trying to break loose in the open field, but he's going to be taken down at about the 26.
Screen pass complete to Gardner.
And that's just a really good play call.
Trojans bring the ball to the 26-yard line.
And that's just a really good play call there on 1st and long. Throw it out the screen, get a good completion, get them moving forward, makes it a little bit more manageable of this 3rd and forever.
The Trojans 1 for 1 on third down tonight. It's 3rd and long. 3 receivers, top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. Gardner to the right of Denies. And this one complete down in the middle of the field to Reyes again. Taken out to about the 43, and now it's going to be decision time for Coach Davis.
And Ryan Denies was absolutely crushed on that ball and that play as he released the ball, but he does a good job knowing he's going to get hit, deliver the ball across the middle, and hey, they didn't get the first down there, Alex, but you know what? It seems like they may have found a hole here early in the middle of the field. They had 2 completions for some pretty big gains early in that first drive.
And both to the same target, Reyes Aguilera, both slant routes. Definitely continue to see that connection.
And without that penalty, could have been a much better drive.
As Reyes Aguilera boots this one away, caught at about the 23, and fielded and taken down at about the 35 are the Wolves. And that's where this offense will get started, led by quarterback, senior number 8, Drew Tapley, 17 touchdowns, just 1 interception on the year for Tapley.
Yeah, Tapley has been great this year. On top of that, he has a 72.4 completion percentage. That's really good, especially in high school football. This is an offense that has a lot of different passing concepts. They like to throw the ball, and expect them to do that a little bit more tonight. We said on the pregame show they're missing their star running back, Zach Kilberg, so it's going to be the backup, Max Sheffrin, to get more of the carries tonight.
Motion early, Tapley in shotgun. This going to be handed off to Sheffrin. And there goes Sheffrin. Sheffrin down the sideline. On the first play of the game, Sheffrin's going to be taken down at about the 11-yard line. Max Sheffrin.
And just like that, we talked about it. Zach Kilberg being out tonight. Doesn't look like that running game is stepping back at all with Max Sheffrin taking the carry. Breaks that off for about 70 there. And right like that, this Desert Mountain team inside the 20, threatening to score just a couple minutes into this game.
With Freeberg and Tapley at the top of your screen. Drew Tapley in shotgun. Sheffrin in the backfield. This a screen pass to Freeberg, who gets to the outside and to the end zone for a touchdown. Jack Freeberg, 12-yard touchdown, and the Wolves are on the board first.
That is just as simple as it gets. That's just a little wide receiver bubble screen there, but it's the throw that's out in front of him, allows him to lead him. He's got plenty of room to the corner of the end zone. That's a great 2-play drive by Desert Mountain early.
Bankwell on for the extra point as flags fly. Movement on the line.
Alex, these Desert Mountain Wolves have set the tone early. Get a good big stop there, and then come out, 2-play drive, go the distance, put it in the end zone. Just like that, you're up 6-0.
Offsides against the defense.
Ball moved up a half yard. And Bankwell on once again for the extra point to make it 7-0 early in the first quarter. And Bankwell's extra point is good. So with 7:26 remaining in the first quarter here at Desert Mountain High School, the Wolves lead the Trojans 7-0 as you're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer.
Back here, the first quarter action, 7-0, the Wolves lead. A 2-play, 70-plus yard touchdown drive. And they're on the board 7-0 early with 7:26 remaining in the first quarter. as this one booted away. And it's going to be fielded at the 1 and taken out by the Trojans. As Ibarra takes it out to about the 25. And that's where Dennis and this Trojan offense will get started.
This Trojan offense didn't do a poor job of moving the ball here. They got behind the sticks with a, with an unsportsmanlike conduct in the first series. Other than that, they had 2 good completions over the middle, a couple run plays for a few yards. I'm interested to see if they can build a rhythm in this second one.
Yeah, penalties killed the Trojans on their first drive. Let's see if they can clean it up here. They open up in shotgun. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. As Dennis takes the snap, he hands this one off to Gardner, who takes it for not much up the middle.
Gardner, the ball carrier, dropped down by Porter Sweet.
Paradise Valley seems to be committed to running the ball here early. They haven't gotten much success so far. They've lost a couple yards. They had 1 positive play where they were able to gain 3.5. But other than that, they haven't had success at all, but they're staying committed to it. Eventually, they hope to break one and then maybe go out for a play-action pass later in the game.
Yeah, keep an eye on Reyes Aguilera, the wide receiver, already has 2 receptions at the top of your screen. As Dennis takes the snap, he looked towards the middle of the field, but this one batted away as a flag flies late. We'll see what this one is. Wait for the call from the referee. And they're going to call roughing the passer, and the Wolves going to get 15 yards and an automatic first down. So move the chains for the Trojans. Trojans now at the 40.
And Desert Mountain sent the blitz there, and they came off the edge. They disguised it at first, and then they sent it. They need to do, Paradise Valley needs to do a better job of picking that up. But like we said, it's those complicated concepts from this Desert Mountain, both on offense and defense.
6:38. Dennis hands this one off to Gardner, who's taken down in the backfield for a loss. Hit immediately by Porter Sweet.
And there it is again. Porter Sweet gets through right away on kind of a stun on the inside of the line, beats him in there, and just like that, make the tackle for a loss of 4. And again, Paradise Valley is working from behind the sticks. Seems to be the story of the game so far for the Paradise Valley offense.
Another 2nd and long in shotgun. Gardner's the back as Dennis takes the snap. He fires short. This one almost intercepted.
Pass is deflected. Ryan Schnitzler on the deflection and coverage.
Schnitzler, the defensive back,
makes it 3rd and long.
Who batted that one down, almost intercepted.
What a play by Schnitzler there to get his hand in. Didn't look like he was going to get his hand in. Does late, deflects the pass, and now they got a 3rd and long here.
You're right, it's 3rd and 14 for the Trojans. Trying to move the sticks. Dennis faces pressure, fires, and this one's going to be intercepted. This one intercepted, and it's going to be taken into the end zone for a pick 6. The Wolves on top 13-0 early.
And that is all due to the pressure coming off the edge. They sent that edge blitz. They've done a great job so far early in this game to disguise the blitz. They did it there. They sent it. Paradise Valley didn't pick it up. You're forced to throw under pressure. You make a mistake. Kimball gets up in the air, picks it off, and he's got plenty of green grass with a couple blockers out in front. Bring it all the way back to the house.
Yeah, Kimball, that's his 3rd interception on the season. The middle linebacker on senior night, able to get the interception and take it into the end zone for a touchdown. With 5:40 left in the first quarter, the Desert Mountain Wolves lead the Paradise Valley Trojans 14-0 as you're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675. 24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the
Welcome back to Desert Mountain High School. It's 14-0 with 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, a pick six and a two-play touchdown drive is how the Wolves got on the board early here in the first quarter as the Trojans take this one out to about the 24. And that's where Dennis and this offense will get started after just coming off the field after throwing a pick six. His second interception, 12th interception of the season.
Yeah, and that one, they just didn't pick up the blitz. It was disguised there. You know, normally in high school, you're not going to see a lot of disguised blitzes, but Desert Mountain does a great job of disguising blitzes, coming out of blitzes. But what's important here is Paradise Valley has to get on the board or this thing could get out of hand early.
Yeah, already 14-0. The Wolves scored on their first offensive drive, then forced a turnover taken into the end zone, and now a timeout's going to be called
by Paradise Valley
before the first play of this third drive for the Trojans offense. So as they meet on the sidelines, Evan, what does this Trojans offense have to do down 14-0 to get back into this one?
Well, they've had success throwing across the middle if they're able to pick up the blitz. If they're able to get good protection, they can throw it to the middle of the field. We've seen a couple completions there, but they haven't done a good job of recognizing the blitz at first. Therefore, they can't pick up the protection. The pressure's causing errant throws. That resulted in the pick six. But it's also important to limit penalties. In that first series, you got a first down, you built some momentum, and then you killed it with an unsportsmanlike conduct. But they seem committed to running the ball. So if they're going to do that, they need to start finding success here because so far they haven't found any.
Well, Dennis and this offense trot back out onto the field with the ball on the 24, 1st and 10. 5:33 remains in the first quarter. They trail 14-0 early, just 18 active varsity players for the Trojans as Dennis going to take this one himself. And it looks like the ball comes out and it's going to be recovered by the Wolves. The Wolves recover it, and they've got it at the 27.
And that was just the Wolves coming up, and they're ripping at the ball there. If you're Paradise Valley, ball security is job security in a game like this. You know that this Desert Mountain team is really good, so you have to limit those mistakes. The turnovers are going to be what kills you tonight. They already have the interception, and for you to get the ball ripped out there, now Desert Mountain set up perfectly just right outside the red zone.
And that was the junior Alex Nabavi, the defensive end, able to come in there, rip that ball loose, and pick it up. As now in pistol, Tapley takes the snap. This one handed off up the middle and taken to about the 23.
And what you can see Desert Mountain does a lot of pre-play is a lot of pre-play shifts. We don't see that a lot in high school football, but that's one thing they've committed to. Sometimes it allows an extra blocker on one side of the field, or it can free up some holes for the running back to hit. There we saw a little counter. That hole didn't open up, but they were still able to get about 5-6 yards there. Now you're in a very manageable second down position.
Sheffrin's the back to the right of Tapley. Two receivers split out to the bottom and top of your screen. Tapley takes the snap, a handoff to Sheffrin as he's hit at about the 15, and that'll bring up third down.
And while those two plays don't look like much, it's 2 rushes that you're able to pick up 7 or 8 yards, right? So now you're leaving yourself with a 3rd and 3 here. It's a very manageable 3rd down to pick up inside the 20-yard line, working at about the 16.
Open playbook here. Bunch formation in pistol. Sheffrin's the back.
See a little play action here, Alex.
They pitch it to Sheffrin to the outside, and Sheffrin trying to break loose to the end zone for a touchdown. Max Sheffrin, his 2nd touchdown of the year, and the Wolves up 20-0 early.
And this running game hasn't lost a step without Kilberg tonight. Sheffrin's taken over, and the sophomore has found plenty of success on the ground. He had the big rush early. Today, on that play, he just carries it from 16 yards out, finds the corner of the end zone. But it's a blocking on the edge that really sprung him free.
With Bankwell on for the extra point. And they say this one's no good, but with 3:56, the score is 20-0. The Desert Mountain Wolves leading the Paradise Valley Trojans here. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser. High school football on the Varsity Sports Show. Appreciate you all listening in here on YouTube. Senior night here at Desert Mountain.
This week's Own the Game sponsor is ProperOptics.com.
And the Trojans just not able to get off to the start they were looking for. We mentioned early, obviously, just 18 active players from the varsity roster. We spoke to Greg Davis, head coach, early. He mentioned that he wanted these guys to come out here, compete, and they've obviously done that so far, but down 20-0 early.
Yeah, I mean, with only 18 players, you have a couple players, in fact, a good amount that are playing both ways tonight. You're short staff. He knew this team needed to come out flying around, fire it up to play. And while they looked ready early on that first drive, those first couple plays got them some yards. Since then, it has been all Desert Mountain, and they set the tone from the very beginning on their first offensive snap, and they've carried it right into this 20-0 lead.
This one is booted away, and it is a live football as the Trojans are met immediately at the 9-yard line. And once again, they will start out with poor field position.
And if you're Paradise Valley, it's the mistakes that, you can't make. That's a play that you can't make. You got to catch the return. You got to take it out of the end zone. Put yourself in workable field position. Now you're inside your own 10-yard line. You got to go 92 if you want to score.
The ball's on the 9. 3:48 left in this first quarter as they trail 20-0 with a receiver in motion. They'll pitch it to him, and he's going to be hit immediately. That a loss of 1. The Trojans going to be backed up again, 2nd and long.
And I don't know if you saw it there, Alex, but Desert Mountain going for the ball again. Last time they had success, they were able to get it out on the Paradise Valley's last possession. Looks like they're going to continue to keep doing that as this game progresses.
Keep an eye on Reyes Aguilera, bottom of your screen, number 11, the receiver. Dennis takes the snap. He hands this one off to his back, and once again met by Wolf defenders immediately and taken down at about the 7.
And that's what we talked about early. Paradise Valley has literally committed to this run early. They've only thrown the ball twice in their 3 series, and yet they haven't had much success. So at what point do you end up pulling it and try and throwing it? It's going to be interesting to see.
We got to think they target their big body receiver Reyes here.
Yeah, he's the only one with a catch today for the Paradise Valley offense.
It's 3rd and 12. Dennis takes the snap. He's looking, facing pressure in the end zone, scrambling, and going to be taken down. Taken down at the 1.
Quarterback will be dropped down just short of the goal line
by Porter Sweet and company. And once again, the Trojans are going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw it down there, Alex, but number 25, the close side corner there, came in like he was going to blitz, ended up dropping out of it, left the quarterback moving right, By that time, the pressure had gotten to him. Tried to make some moves. Did a good job to get out of his own end zone, but just too little, too late.
Not much room for Devin Jarrell for Reyes as he punts this one away. A short one fielded at the 35. This one fielded by Maples as he takes this past the 15 into about the 11.
Jackson Maples punt return.
Nice return by Jackson Maples. 20-plus yards there on the punt return.
First down.
And Desert Mountain, leading by 20 points already, is going to get their third possession started on the 16-yard line.
Alex, like you said, this is their third possession tonight. They've started their drives at the 30-yard line, at their own 30-yard line, which was their longest drive. But since then, they've started at the 20 and now the 11. That's 2 drives in a row they've started inside the 25.
Tapley's in shotgun with a receiver in motion. Ball's on the 16. Tapley takes the snap. It's going to be a screen pass. This out to his brother, and he's going to take it into the end zone.
Touchdown Wolves.
Dylan Tapley.
Dylan Tapley this time.
Brother to brother, Tapley to Tapley connection. And Desert Mountain leads 26-0.
And that's a cool moment for the senior. The senior quarterback gets to throw a touchdown to his brother on senior night. But it looked like, Alex, that was a little RPO action. Kind of read the defensive end coming in, pull it, fire it out to the end, and his brother sneaks it in to the end zone for the score.
Bankwell on as this one goes through the uprights to make this one 27-0. The Desert Mountain Wolves leading the Paradise Valley Trojans here on senior night as you're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right around the corner.
Back here at Desert Mountain High School, the score is 27-0. The Wolves leading the Trojans as Ibarra is going to take this one at the 5-yard line. Runs this one out past the 20 to the 25. Bulldozes his way to the 27. And that's where the Trojans offense will get started, trailing 27-0. And Evan, this offense has struggled. A lot of second and long, third and long opportunities they haven't been able to convert. What can they do here to somehow get back in this game, trailing 27-0 early in the first?
I think they need to mix it up. They've run a lot of draw plays here. I think they need to throw the ball, and if they're gonna throw the ball, they need to get it to their big receiver on the outside. The disguised pressure has really eaten them up early. So how can we address that? What adjustments have we made to move some and get some yards here?
Dennis, a quick pass out to his receiver, Ibarra. That one a gain of 9. Nice completion there to start the drive.
And this time it's Ibarra, but it's the same concept. They've had success throwing to the middle. You know, it seems that Desert Mountain's committed to the blitz, whether they disguise it or not, with the linebackers, and they just had their third completion to the middle of the field.
Well, for the first time today, we can say it's 2nd and short. The ball's on the 37. 2nd and 1. Receiver split out to the top and bottom of your screen. Gardner's the back to the left of Dennis. As Dennis going to keep this one himself, and he's hit immediately by the Wolves behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2.
And there it is. See, they had success throwing the ball, then they make a decision on that quarterback draw to go back to the run game where they've had no success. Hey, if you're Paradise Valley, you need to recognize Desert Mountain is committed to stopping the run. okay, how can we beat them? So far, it's been thrown to the middle of the field. Why not, hey, let's do that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, they'll have a couple minutes to think it over as we are through one quarter of football here at Desert Mountain High School. The Wolves leading the Trojans 27-0 through 12 minutes of football. You're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi, this is Dick Stockton. Join Vince and me on the Varsity Sports Show as we kick off the Summer Spotlight Series.
Hi, this is the Director of Community Engagement for Hospice of the Valley, Lynn Sue Cooney.
Hi, this is Darren Chapman with Tiger Mountain Foundation.
Hi kids, this is DJ Soulman from the Funk Junkies.
This is Raquel Gomez, Program Director of Otta Bay Outdoors.
Hi, this is Avery from Teen Lifeline. Just want you to know that you're not alone.
Hey, this is Leanne from the Humane Society of Marshall County in Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Darla Doss from the Benton Women's Club of Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Kelsey Dickerson, and I start my Saturday mornings the right way.
Hi, this is Nicole Thompson, Executive Director at Harvest Compassion Center.
Hi, I'm Kate Beamisterfer, the Director of Development and Communications for the Cosanti Foundation.
Hi, this is Dana Bailey from Homeless Youth Connection.
Hey, this is John Linton with the I Have a Name Project and Let's Be Better Humans.
Hello, this is Coach Mike Valadez. Despite the obstacles we face, we all should live by the promise.
Hey, this is Bob Jenkins from Marine Corps Law Enforcement Foundation.
On behalf of the 15 amazing people featured throughout the summer, thank you for starting your Saturdays listening to the Varsity Sports Show Summer Spotlight Series on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
Welcome back. Second quarter football at Desert Mountain High School. It's 27-0. Desert Mountain leading Paradise Valley as we get things started. Ball's on the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 3. Dennis and this Trojan offense trying to convert a third down today. They're going to hand this off to the back, Gardner, trying to nudge his way for 3 yards, but it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down marker.
Nick Gardner, the ball.
Looked like he picked up a yard that just wasn't enough. But Alex, they're keeping the offense on the field. Maybe they go for this.
Yeah, trailing by 27 in the second quarter. 4th and 2. Ball's on the 36. Coach Greg Davis leaving the offense out on the field.
If you're the Trojan offense here and you're going for it, you know what? I like a little play action. You know, you've committed to running the ball. Maybe roll right. You got 3 guys on the top of your screen. Roll that way. See if you can get any of them open. You only need 2 yards.
Timeout.
And confusion on the offensive side of the football, and they're going to call timeout. Think this one over. So 4th and 2 in your own territory, yet you trail 27-0. If you're the coach, Evan, are you going for it in this scenario?
I think down 27-0. Listen, you got to get your guys back in the game. We talked about this Trojan team, you know, being severely shorthanded tonight, only having 18 active players. So for them, I think you got to build momentum. I actually choose to go for this, and I would do it with a play action pass. Maybe it's an RPO, but you get the quarterback rolling right, so he has the option to take off if he needs to. But remember, you only need 2 yards, so a slant or a guy cutting across the field towards the sideline could really get you this first down. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do.
Nick Gardner is one of their active 18 varsity players. He's their lead back, 50 carries on the season for over 300 yards, averages over 6.5 yards a carry. We'll see if they give it to their big senior back on 4th and 2. 11:08 remains in the second quarter. And the offense trotting out on the field.
In the same formation here, Alex, 3 receivers up top.
It's 4th and 2. Dennis takes the snap. He looks to pass. He dumps it off to his back, Gardner, who piles his way for a first down.
And that is a great job by Gardner. I thought it was going to be a pass there. It was. You dump it off to the back. Gardner has great awareness of where the sticks are, not trying to get too fancy before he picks up 2 yards, lowers his shoulder, gets the first down and a couple more.
Yeah, Gardner's 10th reception on the season. So the senior playing a big role here early for this Trojan offense. Obviously a focal point all season for Greg Davis and this Trojan offense. The chains are moved. It's 1st and 10 with the ball on the 43. Trojans trying to get something going as they hand it off to Gardner. Once again met at the line of scrimmage by a group of Wolves.
Progress stopped after a gain of
And it's
1.
the Desert Mountain stunts now that are starting to get to this Trojan offense. They go back to the run after they just had some success throwing the ball, right? You got 8 yards on first down that made it 2nd and short. You didn't get it on 2nd down. You didn't get it on 3rd down running the ball. You came out on 4th down now. You threw it again. They start this first down by running it. So it'll be interesting to see on 2nd or 3rd down, are we going to see them throw the rock?
The clock ticks under 10 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. 3 receivers split out to the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Dennis in shotgun with Gardner to his right, and whistles blow now, and it's going to be a delay of game, and that's going to back this Trojan offense up another 5 yards. 2nd and long again, just costly penalties for the Trojans.
And it's the self-mistakes, the unforced errors, right? We talked about it. It's the not picking up the blitz pressures. It's the penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct. Now you get a key 2nd down here, and you get a delay of game. You have to get that snap off or call a timeout.
Dennis looking, firing downfield. This one almost intercepted.
Pass is incomplete.
He actually had him across the middle of the field again. That seemed to be a bit of a deeper slant there, more of a post route. He had him. Throw was a little bit behind him, gets tipped up in the air. And when any ball gets tipped up in the air in the middle of the field, that's automatically trouble. Almost picked off, but Trojans get away with one. And we got 3rd down here.
Yeah, it looked like Tapley was going to come down with that after it was tipped up. Nonetheless, it falls to the ground, incomplete. And it brings up a 3rd and 14. Trojans backed up again in 3rd and long. As Dennis takes the snap, facing pressure, dumps this one off to his receiver, incomplete, intended for Ibarra.
Ibarra had blockers out in front of him with a little room to run. I don't know if he would have gotten all 14 to pick up the first down, but simply that throw needs to be more up in the air. It needs to be right there, hit him in the numbers, let him run to pick up the first down. Ball's at the ground, Ibarra can't get to it, and now you're punting away again. Desert Mountain's getting the ball again, up 27-0 already.
Yeah, Reyes Aguilera on to punt again with 9:19 remaining in the 2nd quarter as this one booted away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Maples was back there to return it. Out of bounds at about the 27.
Starting this drive at the 27, the Desert Mountain, this is going to have to be the longest drive that they've had all night if they want to score here. They had that drive from about the 31, and it was 2 plays. The draw, the Sheffrin, and then the RPO to the outside that ended up being their first score of the game. So what are they going to do here? Are they going to look for a longer drive or try and get the big play again?
The ball on the 27, up 27-0. With motion at the line of scrimmage, Tapley takes the snap and hands this one off to Sheffrin. As Sheffrin breaks through a few tackles, and he cuts past midfield. Sheffrin breaks through another. Sheffrin gonna make a man miss, and Sheffrin taken down at the 20-yard line. What a run.
Thomas Nurheim breaks a long run.
And that was almost the same exact play that we saw the first time with the 2 guys on the pre-snap shift, caused another hole, and the running back does the rest, breaking multiple tackles downfield. The Trojans, if they want to stay in this game, they got to make the tackles that are there. They're unable to on that one, and we got another big gainer for the Desert Mountain offense, and just like that, inside the red zone, again for the 4th time tonight.
It's Tapley looking, facing pressure. The ball's out. The ball's out, and it's recovered by the Trojans. Recovered by the Trojans at the 35. Tapley faced pressure, couldn't handle it, and the ball's out. The Trojans have life.
And just like that, when it's been all Desert Mountain, the Trojans make a play, and all of a sudden they may have a little momentum. When we talked to Greg Davis before the game, the one thing he said to us was that they had to get pressure on Tapley if they wanted to win this game. That's their first sack of the game. It's going to end up being a strip sack there, get the ball free, and all of a sudden you're working on offense.
We do apologize. That was Nierheim on that big 50-yard run by Desert Mountain. But on the next play, Tapley fumbled, and it was recovered by the Trojans. And they pick things up on the 35, trailing 27-0, 8:36 left in the second quarter. This one handed off to Gardner, and this one for a loss.
Another loss on a running play. I feel like we've called that all night, Alex. But this time it was off tackle instead of right up the middle on a normal draw concept. Well, doesn't give them any more success this time. It'll be interesting to see if they continue to run or if they're ever going to switch it up and stick with a passing game.
2nd and 11. Gardner to the left of Dennis. As Dennis takes the snap. Dennis is going to fire deep down the far sideline. This one just off the reach of Reyes Aguilera.
And I thought Aguilera was going to get it there. Down the sideline. Wasn't a bad throw. It was actually only where his guy could get it in pretty good coverage. And I like that the Trojans are taking that home run shot because they need a big play to get back in this game. You came off the fumble. You got your recovery. All right, how can we score on this drive? You take your shots. That's what I love right here. And they did that. Didn't end up working for them, but I hope they try that more in the game.
An unsuccessful second down leads to 3rd and long. They're going to go deep again. A double move, but this one overthrown, intended for Ibarra.
And that was just a simple drop back, Alex. 3 and a hitch. But coming off that 3 and a hitch, you got him. Ibarra running free. It's got to be there. That was a touchdown if he hits him in stride. Unfortunately, overthrows him. And the Trojans are punting again, 3 and out.
Yeah, forced to punt again. Maples back to return at about the 35 for Desert Mountain. Reyes Aguilera on the punt. This one booted away better than the last. Not going to be fielded, though, by Maples, and out of bounds at about the 31 it goes. And that's where the Wolves offense will get started. So despite a 50-yard run by Nierheim that took it down to the 20-yard line, the next play was a strip sack fumble for the Trojans. Tapley couldn't hang on to it when he faced pressure for the first time this evening. Trojans take over, but go 3 and out and give it right back to the Wolves.
Yeah, and that's honestly what the Trojans exactly were not looking to do. If you were the Trojans, you needed to build a rhythm offensively after that. You had the big play in the fumble. You had momentum. You needed to build on that offensively, and instead, Desert Mountain's got the ball right back.
The receiver in motion. Tapley's going to hand this one off to his back up the middle. This one taken for about 4.
And that's what Desert Mountain's been doing all night long. Even if it's not the home run play, if it's not the massive touchdown, then it's been the 4 or 5 yard gains on the ground. That's why they're always in good field position. They always know where the sticks are. That's why they've been successful in this game, as well as the over the top and the big runs.
Nierheim remains the running back in the backfield for the Wolves as receiver in motion. Tapley takes the snap. He goes to Nierheim again, trying to bounce near the near sideline and taken out of bounds at about the 41, and it looks to be good for a first down.
Nierheim's running hard tonight. He's running through a lot of contact. There, in between contact, Trojans hit him at the line, or hit him just a couple yards past the line of scrimmage. Second guy comes in, punching at the ball, gets it out. Fortunately, it went out of bounds. But the Trojans are looking for another fumble here, and they're going for it, which I love. Stay in this game. Take your shots at the ball when you can.
Yeah, ref signal to move those chains. The ball's on the 42. Two receivers split out, top of your screen, and movement now on the offensive line. Looked like someone jumped at the right guard, jumped there, and that's going to back this offense up 5 yards on first down. So coming off a turnover, they still lead 27-0, but obviously looking to clean up that mistake here. The ball on the 37 in pistol. Tapley hands this one off to Nierheim up the middle. Not much doing there, maybe a gain of 1.
That was the best job that Paradise Valley has done all night at stopping the run. They were able to get pressure inside. That hole opened up and then closed as fast as they could do it, and they end up stopping them for only a gain of 1. Now, for the first time all night, Desert Mountain is looking at a 2nd and 14. First time they're behind the sticks tonight.
Yeah, Sheffrin in motion now at the bottom of your screen. Split out as a receiver. Tapley gonna fire near side. This one to his brother.
Andrew Tapley's pass.
They gain a few there, and that'll make it 3rd and about 7 now.
Out to the
The ball on the 46.
Line, it'll be 3rd down.
Another Tapley to Tapley connection on 2nd down there.
And you can see that's something they've worked on in the backyard there, Alex. That's a timing route that's going to get you 5-6 yards. Does that right there, ends up getting them about 8. Now they're working at a 3rd down. It's about a 3rd and 6. Let's see if they pick this up.
Don't want to give this ball back to the Trojans here. They lead 27-0. Tapley takes the snap in shotgun. Fires down the middle of the field. This one incomplete. Intended for their leading receiver, Jack Freeberg, down the middle of the field. And with that, the Wolves are going to send out the punting unit on 4th down.
That throw was a little behind him from Tapley. Now, it was kind of an open field spot. You throw it where he is, but that's still a catch that he needs to come down with. That being said, that throw needs to be out in front of him just a half a step more.
Yeah, Bankwell on the punt now. Ibarra back to return. He's at about the 16-yard line awaiting this one. This one booted away. And this one just going to hit the ground. Ibarra is going to get as far away as he possibly can. It takes a Wolves bounce inside the 15 and fielded at the 13. So the Trojans not getting favorable field position with 5:39 left in the 2nd quarter, trailing 27-0 here.
That's the story of the game. Field position tonight, Alex. When Desert Mountain's been backed up to this point, they've had a big play to put them in good field position, but most of their drives have started on the opposing side of the field for an easy score. And for the Trojans, it's been just the opposite. They've started deep in their own zone almost every time they've had the ball.
The ball in the 13. Dennis in this offense trying to pick up some type of positives as they head into the locker room. Dennis going to go deep again. This one intended for Reyes and almost intercepted.
Pass is incomplete.
Oh, I love it though, Alex. That's their 3rd shot in the last 2 drives. It's their 3rd deep ball. Listen, they haven't connected on any of them yet, but eventually one's going to come. But with that being said, on 2nd down now, it's important to get some yards. Leave yourself a 3rd and manageable. They haven't done that all night. Most of their 3rd downs have been 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, even deeper, sometimes 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15. So for here, you need to make this maybe a 3rd and 5 or a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, this 2nd and 10, now a screen pass and a hard hit.
Screen pass is incomplete.
That one falls incomplete, and just like you said, a 3rd and long coming up now.
3rd down.
And one thing Denise needs to do there, he just needs to set his feet. He's on the back pedal while he's trying to throw. Set your feet there. It's not a long throw. Set your feet, plant your back foot, deliver the ball to where it needs to be.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 on the 13 now. Just 10 seconds have gone by in this possession. 5:28 remains in the second quarter. Wolves trying to get this ball back for their offense. They lead 27-0 as Dennis takes the snap. Facing pressure, he dumps it off to Gardner, but not much doing there. He's going to be hit at the 16.
And there it came again, that pressure. Dennis again on the back pedal, throws a pass. That time he completes it, but no room for the running back to go on the screen pass. And just like that, Paradise Valley punting again seems to be the story of the game to this point.
So already up 27-0. The Trojans are going to get this, the Wolves are going to get this ball back in decent field position. Maples going to field it at about the 48, crossing midfield. Now at the 45, met by Trojans and going to be taken down at the 40. So the Wolves are going to get started with great field position. The ball's on the 40, leading 27-0 with 4:36 remaining in the second quarter. And obviously, this Wolves offense got stalled these last two possessions. They want to get some momentum going into this second half, despite already trailing 27-0.
And when they're running the ball with success, they've been running it with counter plays. A lot of the pre-snap shifts, though, too, have opened up some massive holes. They need to go back to that. Here we may see two guys shift. There it is there.
The tight end in motion. This one handed off to Nierheim. Takes it for about 3.
Flag on the play.
Flag is on the play. We'll wait for that call from the referee.
Up 27-0. You hate to tell Desert Mountain to throw the ball downfield, but right now the Trojans are committed to stopping the run, and good for them, because you know what, Desert Mountain has run the ball with a lot of success tonight. The Trojans have made their first adjustment to stopping that, and if you're Desert Mountain, make your adjustment back. Start throwing the ball.
Personal foul against the Wolves.
The Wolves are going to get called for a personal foul on the offense. So that backs up Desert Mountain 15 yards. So you thought they had good field position inside Trojan territory on the 40, but now they're going to get backed up all the way past midfield. The ball's going to be on their own 48.
And this is going to be about 2nd and 25 here. So this is a big play, because this offense is now stalled out those last two drives, including that fumble. So they're looking to move the ball here, and now they're way behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Tapley fakes the handoff. He gives it to his receiver. Not much doing there. Gain of 4. 3rd and long coming up as they get the ball past midfield.
And in the back end there, the Trojans were perfect. They had a single high deep safety who did a really good job of being the deepest man on the field. That's obviously the first job of any safety. But the corners were in great position. The Wolves, had two guys running deep down the field. Paradise Valley did a great job of locking that up. Made Tapley go to his check down for a gain about 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, can the Wolves pick up this 3rd and long, leading 27-0 already? This Tapley to Tapley connection again, and Tapley breaks loose upfield, and Tapley's going to take it into the end zone. A 48-yard touchdown pass, Tapley to Tapley, and Desert Mountain leads 33-0 here in the second quarter.
And just when I said that back end did a really nice job on the play before, they didn't do it on this one. Tapley runs a great route there on the outside, sells up the field, puts his left foot in the ground, darts in on the slant there. Tapley hits him across the middle, plenty of room to run, and that brother-to-brother connection finds itself in the end zone again for their 2nd score of the night.
Banquill's extra point is good. Drew Tapley connects to Dylan Tapley for the 2nd time this evening. And the brother connection is cooking early in this first half. Desert Mountain leads 34-0 over Paradise Valley as you're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring.
Welcome back. High school football on the Varsity Sports Show from Desert Mountain High School. 34-0. The Wolves lead the Trojans. This ball goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans going to get started on the 20-yard line with 3:34 remaining in the second quarter. And it's been some type of first half of football here. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser, and Evan trailing 34-0, 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. What can this Trojans offense do to gain some type of momentum heading into the locker room?
Well, first, I think they need to stick with the short passes. They've had, success on, little 5-yard slants, but when they take their deep shot, they've done that 3 times, haven't hit on any of them, and the runs off tackle and up the middle haven't worked either. So it'll be interesting. On that first play, we see a sweep. Looks like the running back may have missed the hole. It may have been a little more inside.
Yeah, that was a jet sweep to Ibarra. He was hit before even crossing the 20. Down at the 19, there is a flag down in the defensive holding area. We'll see what the call is. Flags down on the 35-yard line.
But on that play there was a hole that was a little bit more up the middle. Ibarra had to cut that up and hit it.
This one's going to be on the Trojans. A personal foul that's going to back them up 15. So once again, this Trojans offense dealing with first, second, third and longs and just putting themselves in difficult positions. Obviously not what Greg Davis, head coach, was looking for as he drew the game plan up for this one.
Yeah, and Greg Davis told us, we need to play really well tonight if we want to be in this game with Desert Mountain. They just have had some really bad unforced errors that have caused them to stay out of this game, as well as they haven't been able to build any rhythm on offense. They had the one big play, or they had one nice first down. Other than that, they haven't really done anything.
Well, it's 1st and 20. Dennis takes the snap, fires this one in between Wolf defenders. Look like the Wolves wondering who was supposed to pick that one off.
And now it seems like the entire Trojan offense is out of sync. Ibarra and the other receivers don't seem to be on the same page as Dennis. And when that happens and balls start flying across the middle of the field without people to catch them, well, that's when we end up with picks and a pick 6 like we saw earlier.
3rd and 20. The ball's on the 10. The Wolves have a chance to get this ball back, already leading 34-0 with 3:21 left in this quarter. This one tipped, it's still complete out to the receiver on the far side. Hit for a gain of just 2. And 4th down once again for the Trojans offense.
And because that ball was tipped, Aguilera had no room to run.
And it appears they're gonna leave the offense out on the field. 4th and 18. And now Coach Davis is going to rethink this, and he's going to send the punting unit out there. For a minute, it looked like the offense was going to stay out on the field with the ball on their own 12, but now Reyes Aguilera is out to punt, and Maples to receive out at about the 45-yard line.
And I think that was the right decision there, Alex.
As Maples fields this at about the 47, trying to cut up field at the 40, and taken down at the 39 by a Trojan defender.
Another great field position for the Wolves. They have dominated the field position battle tonight. Every time the Trojans have started, it's been inside their own 30. Every time the Wolves start, it feels like it's been on the other side of the field. So therefore, they've been able to move the ball. They haven't had to pick up too many yards to get in the end zone, other than a couple times when they had the big 50-yard rush and the other big 60-yard rush. Other than that, they haven't had to move the ball.
2:24 left in this first half. Timeout now by Desert Mountain. Looked to be a bit of confusion on the offensive side of the football. But you know, all week in practice, all season long, this Desert Mountain team has been practicing the 2-minute drill. And with 2:24 left in the second quarter, you know they want to take this ball and put it in the end zone for 6.
Yeah, they've been working on the 2-minute drill, and they're able to work on the 2-minute drill so well, and they've had so much success with it because of how many passing concepts they have in the playbook. It may be a little complex for some other high schools, but Coach Hamilton does a really nice job of implementing a more complex offense as well as a more complex defense into this system, and they're able to run it really well. And that's why they've had such a good 9-1 record, because they're able to move the ball, especially with limited time on the clock. Don't be surprised if they throw the ball towards the sidelines here.
With the ball on the 39, the Desert Mountain offense back out on the field with 2 receivers at the top of your screen. In pistol, Tapley takes the snap. Sheffrin's the back, and he takes this out to the 36.
Doesn't look like the Wolves are going to start this drive in any rush inside on their opponent's side of the field. My bad there. They have more than enough time to get this ball in the end zone. They're going to start this drive off with a run, keep that clock moving.
Now 3 receivers split out wide, 2 to the top, 1 at the bottom. Tapley going to fire to Freeberg. Miscommunication there. This one falls incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like Freeberg was running a slant, and Tapley thought he was going to run an out. It seemed to be a little miscommunication there. But like I said, I thought they'd throw more to the sideline. Seemed like that's what Tapley thought they were doing. And I'll be interested to see if they try to do that here on 3rd down.
Yeah, third and 7 now. 1:53. The clock is stopped. Empty backfield. Shotgun for Tapley. Sheffrin's the receiver at the bottom of your screen. He's now in motion. Tapley looking. He gives it off to Freeberg. Freeberg trying to break loose down the near side, and he's taken down at the 25. Good for a Wolves first down.
Jack Freeberg gets up there limping a little bit and comes off the field. But Tapley did a great job there. When Sheffrin was in motion, they ended up selling it like it was going to be a screen on the outside, kind of threw the pump, held it, and then fired it inside to Freeberg. It was almost like an Andy Reid concept in Kansas City, but it works just well there for Desert Mountain.
Receiver in motion once again. Clock now at 1:30 in the second quarter. Tapley steps back. Tapley firing. This one just off the reach for his receiver. That one intended for Colin Franks.
Tapley had plenty of room over there to hit Franks. Franks had a lot of green grass, and that's just a throw that needs to be made. Now you're up 34-0, so you're not stressed about it, but in the film room, that's one that you look at and say, hey, that's a throw we need in some of these bigger games.
It does stop the clock at 1:24. Freeberg and Tapley are the receivers at the top of your screen. Sheffrin is the back. As Tapley hands this one off to Sheffrin, trying to break through the outside. Sheffrin, a spin move. His offensive lineman keeps him up, and Sheffrin takes it down to about the 21.
That's the 3rd time they've run that similar running concept. 2nd time with Sheffrin. The 1st time they ran it with Sheffrin, he broke it for 60 yards. It's just the 2 guys on the end. They're going to shift to the other side, looking to pick up an extra blocker on the outside and spring Sheffrin free. That time, only got him 5. While that's a nice gain, it's not 60 as we saw in the previous one.
So Desert Mountain's going to take a timeout here. 3rd and 6 upcoming with the ball on the 21-yard line. They lead 34-0. And Evan, if you're the offensive coordinator, Just over a minute left in this first half, leading 34-0. The ball on the 21, and it's 3rd and 6. What are you doing in this situation?
I think here you're keeping it simple. I think it's essentially just a zone man beater. So if the Trojans come out in zone, you have a guy that's going to sit in the middle of the field. And if you're in man, you're going to have a guy cutting under him, running the slant, try and beat the man there. But this Desert Mountain offense seems to be a little bit more complex than that. I think they'll end up trying something different. I'm interested to see what that is. But I do think they come out throwing the ball here on this 3rd and 6.
Yeah, the 3 leading receivers, Freeberg, Schnitzler, to the bottom of your screen. And Tapley. This one going to be handed off. And it looks like it's going to be good for a first down. It depends on the spot. And the Wolves are going to be able to pick it up. Sheffrin, nice job to gain the first down there.
And it wasn't what I thought. They ended up going with the run play to Sheffrin there. Sheffrin did a great job of just knowing where the sticks is, Alex. That's what this Desert Mountain team has done all night. They knew where the sticks are. They pick it up. Now they're working. Clock keeps moving here with less than 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, clock is moving. Tapley firing to the end zone, and this one is caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown Wolves.
Jack Freeberg in the end zone, his 2nd of the day, and the Wolves are up 40-0.
And just like that, Tapley gets his 4th touchdown pass of the half. 2 to Freeberg, 2 to his brother. And that one to Freebird seemed to be a little bit miscommunication by the Trojans on the back end. Nice easy throw for Tapley. Hits him exactly where he needs to in the end zone. And just like that, it's 40-0.
And going for 2 now are the Wolves. Already up 40-0, trying to make it 42. They move the ball to the nearest hash. In pistol, Sheffrin's the back. Freeberg to the bottom of your screen. Tapley to the top. Tight end in motion as Drew Tapley takes the snap, fires to Freeberg, and it's caught in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and the Wolves lead 42-0 with 41 seconds remaining in this first half of football.
Score the Wolves 42, the Trojans nothing.
Nothing too complex there, Alex. Just a simple out. Needs to be a good throw from Tapley, and it's on the money. Freeberg does a great job keeping his feet in bounds for the 2.
We are just 41 seconds away from halftime. It's senior night at Desert Mountain High School. The Wolves leading the Trojans 42-0. The seniors having fun here. Their final home game at Desert Mountain High School. The band getting ready to perform their halftime show. Just 40 seconds away from that.
But until then, the Trojans are going to get this ball back. And Alex, I'm interested to see what they do. If they're just going to try and sit on this thing and go to the locker room, or if they're going to try and the kick goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that kick does go out of bounds. Flags fly. So now the Trojans will get this ball at the 35-yard line with 41 seconds left in this half of football.
And I think if they were left inside their own 20, you knee it and you take it to half. But with that kick going out of bounds and you're set up at your own 35, you got a good field position here. Now I think you work to try and get 3 or get in the end zone. They haven't had much success offensively all night, so
looks
it'll
like
be interesting to see what their plan is.
Does look like they're going to try to make something happen here. 41 seconds left, trailing 42-0. The ball on the 35, 1st and 10 in pistol. Dennis takes the snap. He hands this one off to his back. Nothing doing there as the clock continues to tick.
And just like that, as soon as the Trojans get the ball back, hand it off, met in the backfield for a loss of 5 on just a simple off-tackle rush. And now looks like they're going to run this thing out. They have to get one more snap off before the half. then they're going to take this thing to the locker room.
And doesn't even look like they're going to call one more play. That'll do it for the first half of football here at Desert Mountain High School on senior night. The Desert Mountain Wolves lead the Paradise Valley Trojans 42-0 through one half of football. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser. You're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi, this is Dick Stockton. Join Vince and me on the Varsity Sports Show as we kick off the Summer Spotlight Series.
Hi, this is the Director of Community Engagement for Hospice of the Valley, Lynn Sue Cooney.
Hi, this is Darren Chapman with Tiger Mountain Foundation.
Hi, kids. This is DJ Soulman from the Funk Junkies.
This is Raquel Gomez, Program Director of Otta Bay Outdoors.
Hi, this is Avery from Teen Lifeline. Just want you to know that you're not alone.
Hey, this is Leanne from the Humane Society of Marshall County in Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Darla Doss from the Benton Women's Club of Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Kelsey Dickerson, and I start my Saturday mornings the right way.
Hi, this is Nicole Thompson, Executive Director at Harvest Compassion Center.
Hi, I'm Kate Beamisterfer, the Director of Development and Communications for the Cosanti Foundation.
Hi, this is Dana Bailey from Homeless Youth Connection.
Hey, this is John Linton with the I Have a Name Project and Let's Be Better Humans.
Hello, this is Coach Mike Valdez. Despite the obstacles we face, we all should live by the promise.
Hey, this is Bob Jenkins from Marine Corps Law Enforcement Foundation.
On behalf of the 15 amazing people featured throughout the summer, thank you for starting your Saturdays listening to the Varsity Sports Show Summer Spotlight Series on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention, student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast, the season is right around the corner. Hey fans, the Arizona AIA High School Football Playoffs are coming. Trust the Varsity Sports Show team to live stream your football playoff games on NFHS. We are an NFHS trusted partner and will spotlight your favorite team better than anyone, including a team segment on Saturday's Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona. We are authorized to cover every round of the football playoffs, including championships. Call or text us to reserve your postseason broadcast and production crew. Time is running out fast. 480-779-9437.
This old woman was and was destined to spend the rest of her days alone. Until one day she found a baby lost in the rain.
in her escape. The old woman wouldn't fall for her scheme. As the old woman caught on to her tricks, Rapunzel tried even harder to escape her grip. As the years passed, Rapunzel would settle down, tired of trying to run. The old woman would visit her more and more to brush her beautiful golden hair. It was the child's hair that she loved. The old woman would let her hair grow and grow until it filled the tower. Happy as she and the hair would be, together forever. Never a thought of ever cutting it, the hair grew longer and longer until the long locks fell out of the window. The old woman was happy, knowing that she would be with the hair, together forever. Until one day, a charming young boy saw a golden braid hanging from the window. Winged Flighter rushed to free the beautiful damsel. Woman looked at Rapunzel in her life with confused envy. She loved Rapunzel's hair just as much as the two young lovers did each other. Touched by their love and unable to bear the thought of parting with the golden hair, the old woman decided she would keep them both there, so they could all be happy, together forever. The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Desert Mountain High School Marching Wolves.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show. That ball is a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran. Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fix Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fix Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer. Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675. 24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Hi, this is Dick Stockton. Join Vince and me on the Varsity Sports Show as we kick off the Summer Spotlight Series.
Hi, this is the Director of Community Engagement for Hospice of the Valley, Lynn Sue Cooney.
Hi, this is Darren Chapman with Tiger Mountain Foundation.
Hi, kids. This is DJ Soulman from the Funk Junkies.
This is Raquel Gomez, Program Director of Otta Bay Outdoors.
Hi, this is Avery from Teen Lifeline. Just want you to know that you're not alone.
Hey, this is Leanne from the Humane Society of Marshall County in Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Darla Doss from the Benton Women's Club of Benton, Kentucky.
Hi, this is Kelsey Dickerson, and I start my Saturday mornings the right way.
Hi, this is Nicole Thompson, Executive Director at Harvest Compassion Center.
Hi, I'm Kate Beamisterfer, the Director of Development and Communications for the Cosanti Foundation.
Hi, this is Dana Bailey from Homeless Youth Connection.
Hey, this is John Linton with the I Have a Name Project and Let's Be Better Humans.
Hello, this is Coach Mike Valadez. Despite the obstacles we face, we all should live by the promise.
Hey, this is Bob Jenkins from Marine Corps Law Enforcement Foundation.
On behalf of the 15 amazing people featured throughout the summer, thank you for starting your Saturdays listening to the Varsity Sports Show Summer Spotlight Series on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention, student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right around the corner. Hey fans, the Arizona AIA High School football playoffs are coming. Trust the Varsity Sports Show team to live stream your football playoff games on NFHS. We are an NFHS trusted partner and will spotlight your favorite team better than anyone, including a team segment on Saturday's Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona. We are authorized to cover every round of the football playoffs, including championships. Call or text us to reserve your postseason broadcast and production crew. Time is running out fast. 480-779-9437. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show. That ball is a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran. Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
Welcome back to Desert Mountain High School for the second half of high school football here on the Varsity Sports Show. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser. 42-0 Desert Mountain leads the Paradise Valley Trojans. And the Wolves are going to get it to start the second half. A chance to extend this lead by even more.
Yeah, it's been all Desert Mountain in this one so far. Trojans haven't been able to move the ball at all, and they haven't played much good defense. So Desert Mountain is looking to build on this lead in this second half, up 42-0 in high school football. We're going to see a running clock. So Desert Mountain is also going to look to extend their lead before they kick it off to the Trojans.
Just about ready to get things started here. This one, a pooch kick, going to be fielded at about the 35 and taken to the 49. So good field position to start for the Wolves as the offense is going to trot out here for the second half, leading 42-0.
And they're going to start on their 49 just at about almost midfield. And, I mean, they've had the field position battle all night, and it only continues. It was an odd move for the Trojans to come out and try that pooch kick. Ends up not really working out for them. And just like that, Desert Mountain back in great field position.
This offense back out on the field, led by quarterback Drew Tapley. 4 touchdown passes tonight. Movement on the line early. Flags fly, and it looks like this Wolves offense is going to get 5 yards to start this drive, and the ball is going to move past midfield immediately.
And it is that little two-man motion that got him this time.
In pistol are the Wolves. Tapley ready to take the snap, motion again. Sheffrin's the back. Tapley fires this one out to his brother, Dylan, who takes this to the 36. Good enough for a Wolves first down. They move the chains.
They've moved the chains all night with little outs and little quick hitters, and some of them have ended up taking it long and into the end zone. That one doesn't, but it gets the first down, and that Tapley connection that's had so much success tonight continues to build on what they've already got going.
Brings up 1st and 10 with the ball on the 36. Just over 10 minutes left in the third quarter if you're just joining us, 42-0. This one handed off to Sheffrin, who breaks up the middle of the field, and Sheffrin's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. 36 yards for Max Sheffrin.
Sheffrin just hit a second gear when he hit the hole, takes it to the house. As soon as he hit it, he had green grass in front of him, and he just took off. And just like that, a 42-point lead is now 48-point lead, trying to extend that to 49. And that was just a little counter play there, Alex. Again, with the shift on the line, kind of step up, act like going right, cut back left, and the hole's right there.
And Banquel's extra point is good. So after a 36-yard touchdown run by Max Sheffrin, the Desert Mountain Wolves lead 49-0 as this second half. We're just 3 minutes into this second half.
And it's kind of how the game started. Early often, these Desert Mountain teams set the tone in the first half by scoring a touchdown, even though the Trojans got the ball first. And just like that, they've done it. Again, it was another big play. 36 isn't their largest tonight, but it was another big score. And they've kind of broke it open. 5-6 yard rush, an 8-yard completion, and then all of a sudden they get a big rush and they score to cap it off. So that's why they've had so much success on offense tonight, because their run game has been good, as well as their passing game has just complemented it really, really nicely.
Well, the Trojans are going to get the ball back. Obviously not an ideal start to the second half, already trailing 42-0. Now 49-0. As this one's going to be fielded by Ibarra as he takes it past the 20 and out to about the 23. And that's where the Trojans get this one started.
Again, the Trojans just continue to lose this field position battle. Every time we think Desert Mountain's getting the ball deep, they end up getting it around the 40 to 50 yard line, and just like that, the Trojans are backed up again. So 1st and 10 from the 24. Let's see what they can build this time.
Yeah, the Trojans offense led by quarterback Ryan Dennis entered this game. No touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 54% completion percentage. He threw just 11 passes heading into this game, as this one almost intercepted as Dennis tried to fire it down the middle of the field. That one incomplete.
And that one just needed a little bit more touch. That's a touch throw, Alex, and he tried to gun that in there. That's a throw that needs to get over the linebacker and drop right into your receiver's arms before it hits the safety. It's not an easy throw, but firing it in there, trying to get it over the linebacker, is always going to result in it being too high for your receiver. That's not the play there. Play is lay it up, get your guy out in space, let him run to it.
Yeah, once again, unsuccessful on first down as they hand it off to their back here on 2nd and 10, and he takes it for a few, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that was only 2 to 3 yards, but that's one of the more positive plays they've had on the ground tonight. I know that sounds a little crazy, but they've lost so many yards on the ground, with tackles in the backfield, as well as just no gains. That time they're able to gain 3 or 4 and kind of give yourself a 3rd and 7.
6:10 left in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 7. Dennis looking, firing. This one intended for Reyes Aguilera is incomplete.
And just a massive overthrow. He's had a couple of them tonight, but I said earlier, he keeps doing that back pedal, and he's throwing off his back foot. He needs to plant the back foot, step towards his target. His mechanics have just been a little off tonight. It's resulted in some couple big misses here across the middle as well as down the field.
And just to add on, it looked like he was throwing strong in that first quarter, 2 completions to start the game, then started to face pressure from this defensive line, and since then just looked like he's been uncomfortable in that backfield, stepping back and trying to complete a pass.
Yeah, 100%, Alex. Even the best quarterbacks, when facing pressure, aren't themselves. And tonight has just gone on to show you how if you're able to get home at the quarterback, it's tough to throw the ball. Even sometimes when you're not getting there, the threat of pressure can lead to some arid throws and get yourself the ball back, just like Desert Mountain has here.
Yeah, that punt by Reyes Aguilera goes out of bounds at the 50, so the Wolves once again going to get started with great field position, leading 49-0. The clock rolls under 5 minutes here in the third quarter on senior night at Desert Mountain High School. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser, high school football on the Varsity Sports Show. We pick things up at midfield. Wolves 1st and 10 with men in motion. This one going to be fumbled, and it's going to be recovered by the Trojans. That sweep was bobbled and fumbled and picked up by the Trojans past midfield, and this will be their best starting field position of the game, and trailing 49-0 here in the third.
And for them, they have to get something going here. While they may not have enough time to crawl all the way back into this 49-point deficit, it's important to get some scores and build some momentum going into next week. But although it doesn't feel like it, Alex, the turnover margin is actually tied tonight. It's 2-2. Desert Mountain has a pick and a fumble, as well as the Trojans have 2 fumbles that they've been able to force. And that one, even though it was unforced, they end up falling on it, getting the ball in good field position.
And with the ball past midfield, they'll give it to their back. Not much doing there, no gain on the play. The back met there by a swarm of Wolves at the line of scrimmage.
And we have just seen a swarm of Wolves meet the ball carrier all night, especially on the run. The Wolves have done a great job of mixing up stunts, disguising blitzes, dropping out of blitzes, and just really confusing this Trojan offense that's really caused them to struggle throughout this game.
And no gain on the play. Dennis takes the 2nd and 10 snap. This one is complete to his receiver. That's Nick Gardner, the Trojans' leading receiver and leading rusher this season, able to pick up their largest gain of the evening, but there is a flag on the play. We'll wait to see if this one stands.
And we'll see what this flag is, but that's the best throw by Dennis all night. He hit Gardner just right in stride, gave him room to run there because he had the initial first step on the inside. It looks like it's going to be a face mask against the Wolves, so that play's going to stand, and it's the largest gainer for the Trojans all night. So now they're inside the red zone at about the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can punch it in here.
Ryan Dennis trying to lead this Trojan offense down the field for the first time tonight, trailing 49-0, under 3 minutes left in the third. As Dennis is in shotgun, looks over to the sideline, 3 receivers at the top, Gardner's at the bottom, their leading receiver. Dennis takes the snap, he hands it off to his back. Once again, nothing doing. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yards.
And the Trojans haven't been able to set the edge or get any key blocks to spring any running backs tonight. But right now, this is the best field position the Trojans have seen all night. This is kind of, you're in the green area or the red zone inside the 20. How can you score, right? And so far, they've had success at least getting people open in the middle of the field or with some quick hitter slants. I think they'll go back with that in the red zone here.
Clock under 2 minutes, 2nd and 12. Ball's at the 15. Can the Trojans get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight? Dennis takes the snap, firing to the far side end zone, and it looks like this one's going to be intercepted. And it is. The Wolves come up with an interception.
And I love taking your shot there if you're the Trojans, but Dennis just needs a better throw there. You got to put that ball in a position that's in the back corner of the end zone, Alex. Give your guy a shot, and only your guy. Unfortunately, you underthrow a route like that, and every defensive back in the country is salivating when they see that ball underthrown because they know it's theirs. That's a ball that needs to be in the back corner. That DB can't get to it. He leaves it a little short, and just like that, it's Desert Mountain ball.
Yeah, that was Santana Wilson with the fantastic interception. As now another ball is on the ground, and it's going to remain Wolves' ball. But, man, the ball has just been on the ground for Desert Mountain. They almost just lost another ball there. Lucky to hold on to that one. They're able to move the chains as the clock still running under 40 seconds left in this third quarter.
And Alex, that looks like a new running back in the game, number Adam Holda. When a new running back comes in the game, sometimes you're not ready for people punching at the ball there. Didn't look like he was prepared. Ends up dropping the ball. Hopefully he'll make an adjustment. And the only one he loses tonight is one they fall on. We'll see what he does here.
Looks like this will be the last play of the third quarter as it's handed off to the back. Gain of about 5 there. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. It's been all Wolves on senior night at Desert Mountain High School. The Wolves leading the Trojans 49-0 as you're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
Brody Wilson. Back here in the fourth quarter, Brody Wilson now in at quarterback, number 11 for Desert Mountain as he hands that one off. Gain of about 2 there. And then I'll bring up third down to start this fourth quarter.
And Brody Wilson's a freshman, so it'll be interesting to see how he does with this varsity experience here. And if he can complete some passes, build some rhythm. I know they're up 49-0, but you're looking to get your freshmen some work here if you're Desert Mountain. And if you're the Trojans, don't quit. Play with some pride here late. You almost had a score on your last drive. You end up turning the ball over. But getting in the end zone is important for the Trojans' confidence.
Yeah, Adam Hoda, the running back on the field. They give it to Hoda. Hoda makes a few men miss, a spin move, and takes it down to the 48 for a Wolves first down. Nice run there by the sophomore Adam Hoda, who before that carry had just 3 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown heading into this one.
And Hoda did a great job of getting shifty in the hole, right? Got a little shifty, made his first man miss, made his second guy miss on the spin move, ends up picking up a first down for Desert Mountain. And right now they're already moving the ball like they have been all night.
2 receivers split out. Top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. Wilson's the quarterback, the freshman. They hand it off to the back. He takes it to midfield, and that's where he'll be hit and taken down. Bring up 2nd and 8.
That time the Trojans, every now and then we see a play where they do a nice job stopping the run. They did it there, but even when they stop the run, Alex, it's still a gain of 2, gain of 3. And when that happens, Desert Mountain can continue to move the ball even when it feels like they're not getting their big plays.
you're just joining us, 9:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser, high school football on the Varsity Sports Show here at Desert Mountain High School. It's 49-0. The Wolves leading the Trojans as the back just bulldozes his way past the 45 down to the 44. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Wolves.
This is the first third down in a long time that I remember for the Wolves. But with a lot of the backups in and the freshman quarterback, I'm interested to see if they start throwing the ball, try and get this kid some completions.
Sticking in shotgun with the freshman Wilson. Pistol formation. And now timeout's going to be called on the Desert Mountain sideline with 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. They want to talk this one over. With 8:56, we'll head to commercial break. You're listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Back here, fourth quarter action, high school football. Desert Mountain leading Paradise Valley, 49-0. 8:56 remains in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and 2 with the ball on the 44. Wilson, the freshman's the quarterback. He hands it off to his back, who piles his way past the first down marker. And the Wolves able to move the chains.
They continue to move the chains. This time, towards the end of the game, it's been strictly running the ball. Earlier, it was through the air, but now they're just trying to run some clock, end this game with a win on senior night. And to do that, they're just running the ball, but they're continue to run it effectively. They're still picking up 4, 5, 6 yards a carry, even late in this game.
Valuable experience for the freshman quarterback, Wilson. He hangs in there. 1st and 10. Now timeout's going to be called on the Trojan sideline. Confusion on the defensive side of the football, and Coach Greg Davis wants to talk this one over. Trailing 49-0 with 8:06 remaining here on senior night at Desert Mountain High School. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser. It's been a great evening of football, senior night at Desert Mountain High School. A nice showing from their fan section. They've been partying all night, celebrating their seniors. They lead 49-0, a fantastic showing in their final home game for these senior football players. It's the fourth quarter, 8:06 remains. The ball is on the 39, and it's 1st and 10 for the freshman Wolves quarterback, Wilson.
And so far, Brody Wilson hasn't been able to throw the ball. And I don't blame Desert Mountain for just running the ball here late, just keeping this clock moving. But I'm interested to see if Brody Wilson's going to get a chance to throw the ball late in this game.
Well, 1st and 10 on the 39. They'll hand it off again. This one up the middle. Nearheim got the carry. He took it for about 4. That brings up 2nd and down on the 35.
And again, it's these little draw plays that pick up 4 to 5 yards, and they're just dominating the line of scrimmage, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And for Desert Mountain, not only have they won this game on the outside with a lot of their receivers and DBs making some plays, but they've dominated the trenches and up the middle. And that's what's allowing to such a big win here on senior night.
The Wolves have had it for already 4 minutes in this fourth quarter, as Wilson's going to keep it himself, trying to bounce to the outside, but taken down for a loss of 1 at the 36, and that'll bring up 3rd and 7 now with just 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That was just a simple quarterback power off tackle there, Alex. And Brody Wilson tried to find the edge, couldn't get to it. Nice job by the Trojans defense to kind of seal off the edge and make sure they contain. And because of that, you know, they pick up no gain. And that's the best the Trojans have done all night at stopping the run.
Clock continues to tick. And it looks like Desert Mountain might be forced to take a timeout here, delay a game, and they're just going to take the penalty. They'll take the 5 yards. They'll move back 5 with 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. Trying to waste time in this game, leading 49-0. It'll be 3rd and 12, where we see Wilson throw it for the first time this evening, the freshman quarterback in the game. He's in shotgun. Bankwell's at the top of your screen, the receiver. Wilson takes the snap. He looks to throw. He dumps it out in the flat to his back. He tried to cut inside, and he's going to be taken down for no gain, and that'll bring up 4th down with under 6 left.
Got some action after the play there, but it looked like if the back was able to kind of bounce to the outside and get the edge, maybe he would have picked up some more yards. He makes the decision to cut it back up the middle and doesn't pick up anything there, but we got a flag here after the play. Let's see what that is.
And if this is on the Trojans, it could be an automatic first down for the Wolves, and they could retain this ball. Let's wait and see the call. And it is on the Trojans. Automatic first down for the Wolves. They've already held it for 6 minutes in this fourth quarter. 5:54 remains, and now they will have a new set of downs with the ball on the 26-yard line inside Trojan territory.
So the Wolves, have now had the ball for the entire fourth quarter to this point. And at that point, they've already held it for more than half of this fourth quarter. But that's the Trojans' 3rd unsportsmanlike conduct. In a game like this, where you're short-staffed and you come in as the underdog, to play with a team like Desert Mountain, those unforced errors can't happen. You need to stay disciplined, and they haven't been able to do that tonight.
Wilson remains the quarterback. He dumps it off, he hands it off to his back, who's met behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 1.
The Trojan defense has started to commit to that run. Earlier, we saw them getting beat for 4 to 5 a pop there as Desert Mountain was moving the ball. But now it looks like they've committed to it a little bit more. Desert Mountain wasn't able to pick up anything on their last 2 rushes last first down. This time around, they run the ball up the middle, and that's their first loss of the day on a run play.
It's 2nd and 11. Receivers split out top and bottom of your screen. Bankwell's at the bottom. Wilson takes the snap, gives it to his back again, and he takes it to about the 20. Adam Hada on the carry. That'll bring up 3rd down.
And just after the Trojans were made a nice stop, Desert Mountain was able to get the ball again and pound it up the middle, pick up 6 yards. Now they're left with a 3rd and 5. That's very manageable to pick up on either the run or the pass. Pretty open playbook here on 3rd and 5, especially late in this game when you're already controlling the clock.
Yeah, Wilson's looked strong so far this possession, made some smart decisions. But simple play calling, up 49-0, 4:18 left in this fourth quarter. It's 3rd and 4. Wilson hands it off to his back. Hada is going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. He gets back maybe for a gain of a half yard. And that brings up 4th down in the fourth quarter, up 49-0, under 4 minutes left.
Oh, and decision time here for Desert Mountain. Looks like the Wolves are sending Wilson back on the field, and they're going to go for this. If they can get this first down, Alex, they can pretty much run out the rest of this clock. but they need to get this first down. It is an interesting move to go for it late in this game when you're already up 49-0.
Well, Wilson's in shotgun, 2 receivers, top of your screen. Wilson looks to keep it himself, cuts down in the middle of the field, and it's going to be good for a first down as he takes it down to the 13-yard line. Nice quarterback keeper, designed run there by Brody Wilson, the freshman QB.
And that's what a lot of the Desert Mountain runners have done tonight. They've seen the hole, they have an idea of where the sticks are, they know where they need to get, and they get right there, right? So there we saw Brody Wilson, saw the hole, cut up field, knew where the sticks was, got enough for the first down, and now with this clock moving, they can do a long way as to end in this game here.
New set of downs for Desert Mountain, 49-0 to score here in the fourth quarter as they just hand it off to the running back. Gain of about 2 there as the clock ticks under 2:30.
And just such an impressive job by the play callers of Desert Mountain here in this fourth quarter. They've now held the ball for just under 10 minutes as we approach these last couple seconds till the 2-minute. And what's so impressive is that the Trojans haven't been able to touch the ball this entire fourth quarter, and it may end where the Trojans don't touch the ball much in this second half at all. Desert Mountain has done an unbelievable job of clock management late.
Well, the celebration has begun on this Desert Mountain side of the field. The student section loving it, the parents loving it. And their team's up 49-0 with 2:12 remaining in the fourth quarter on senior night. Fireworks have blared a few times, and the Wolves have dominated from start to finish on their home turf. It's 2nd and 8. The ball is on the 11-yard line. Wilson gonna keep it himself, cuts upfield, powering his way down to about the 5. Just a yard short of the first down marker as the clock ticks under 2 minutes.
Brody Wilson's had some success on that quarterback power. The first one didn't go their way on this drive. He ended up only getting about 1 yard. But since then, he's had some nice rushes off the tackles, and he's been able to leave them with some third and manageables and picks up some first downs that have allowed them to just continue to run this clock here as we run under 1:30 left in the game.
Just under 90 seconds left in this fourth quarter. The ball's at the 5. Desert Mountain leads 49-0. Wilson is in shotgun, the freshman QB. 2 receivers split out to the top of your screen. Wilson's going to keep it himself. Wilson, can he get into the end zone? And he's going to be taken down at the 1. Tried to push his way through the goal line, but comes up short. Down to the 1-yard line is Brody Wilson.
And that picks up another first down. I know that first down doesn't mean much here late in this game, but again, they've just done a masterful job running the ball here late, moving the sticks, running this clock, and it doesn't look like the Trojans are going to be able to even touch this ball in the fourth quarter.
And it looks like they're going to come out and they're going to either take a timeout or delay a game here. As the clock takes under 20 seconds. And they will delay a game on Desert Mountain. 13 seconds left. And it looks like this final play will be the last play of this game. And coming into the game is senior quarterback Pearson Nielsen. Hasn't played a snap this year, but a senior coming out onto the field for the final snap on his home turf. He has a blown ACL. That's why he wasn't able to compete in his senior season. The clock ticks under 10 seconds. Nielsen in. And he takes a knee.
And that's just one final awesome moment on this senior night. That's just been such a great night for Desert Mountain. You get your guy in who ends up taking his last snap of his senior year off his torn ACL. What a recovery story that is. And what a story for this, or what a game story for this Desert Mountain team tonight as they were able to win 49-0 on senior night.
Yeah, the fireworks player here, and the game is over. 49-0. The Desert Mountain Wolves defeat the Paradise Valley Trojans. We appreciate you all listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show. Alex Gelman alongside Evan Reiser and the entire broadcast team. We appreciate you listening to high school football on the Varsity Sports Show.
Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right.